Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Model 3 UK. Thank you once again for everyone that's joined the Model 3 Facebook page. Recently there's been a huge surge in subscribers, and the same for the YouTube as well. Anyway, today's video I wanted to make a very quick one. It's going to be a road trip one. So this is my first long distance road trip in this car in decent weather. I have done a couple in the past, but it was in the winter, and the weather was obviously pretty cold and pretty bad, and I was seeing around about a 20% range loss. So whatever the journey was, let's say it was 100 miles, I was using about 120 miles worth of power. So I'm guessing that was going on obviously on the heater, external conditions such as the rain causing road drag, and so forth and so forth. But today we have great weather. It's 18 degrees currently outside. I'm about to make a trip from Basingstoke to Leamington Spa. I am going to be stopping off at the Warwick northbound Supercharger though, so when I get there I can have plenty of power to run around and do my errands up that way, and then I might stop at the Supercharger on the way back down as well. But basically, yeah, I'm currently at 191 miles in the car range. I didn't want to charge it to full because I thought, well, you know, this is more than enough to get me to where I'm going. I might as well use the Supercharger because I've got 3 Supercharger miles to use up, and I want to get rid of them before I end up with yeah, with them disappearing basically. So yeah, it says 84 miles trip. I'm on 191 as it stands. It should take me about an hour and 35 to reach the Supercharger, and I should arrive with 29%, it says. So let's have a quick look when we get there at what my actual range is. I am going to be driving at the speed limit. I'm not going to be driving over it, so this is kind of a real world test as best as I can. 1/3 of the journey is sort of 50-mile-an-hour speed limits. The other 2/3 are highway speeds, 70 mile an hour, so I'll be driving at 70 the most of the time. But yeah, I suppose that's it really. Let's get on the road and see how we actually do in a real world test then in summer conditions. This is the first time I've done it in this car, a long journey in actual, you know, warm conditions when it's supposedly going to be performing at its best. Let's get on with it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention as well, for those of you who are not regular followers of my channel, this is a Tesla Model 3 Performance. It has got the 20-inch wheels on it, so they're not the most effective for range, so I'm not expecting to see exact accurate results, I suppose, but I don't know whether the car takes that into account or not, so we're going to find out anyway. But yeah, it's a Model 3 Performance. It's not a long range with aero wheels or anything like that. Anyway, let's go for it. Okay, so I've just noticed there are some cones up ahead that are going to push the car over into lane 2. I'm not quite sure how it's going to behave with these. This car's not helping. There's nothing behind us for quite a while. I want to see what the car does here. Is it going to do anything about it? I'm kind of nervous that the car's driving at them at the moment. I'm going to indicate, no, I don't know, I think maybe I pulled on the steering wheel too hard there a little bit. I was kind of ready to move over, and yeah, I guess the nerves got me there, and I was a bit worried about it driving through. Hey guys, so we have finally made it to the Tesla Supercharger at Warwick Services northbound. Yeah, it was a little bit of a longer drive than I anticipated, slightly longer than the original 84 miles that we were planned, because the dual carriageway was closed on the A34, 36 or whatever it was, and I ended up getting forced off and having to go through Oxford. I also took a slight detour there because I was absolutely busting for the loo, so I pulled off. But yeah, long story short, you can see here we did 271 watts per mile, we did 85.3, and we've got 90 miles left in the tank, so to speak. Yeah, so I've used the 104.7, so just under 105 miles of range to do 85.3 miles of range. So basically an additional 20 miles were used up compared to what the car thought. I'm guessing that's through road drag, and you know, me using the air conditioner. I mean, I only had it to an ambient 21 degrees, so it wasn't pumping out heat like crazy, because it is still well, 21 degrees, so it was quite light. But yes, again, an additional 20 miles of range used getting here. I know this is not a super long distance journey, but bear in mind I've still got to go back again and do my errands up here in the Leamington Spa Warwick area. So yeah, I'm going to plug in now and charge. I'm going to go and grab myself a coffee and yeah, chill out for about 20 minutes or so. All right. I tell you what, I can never seem to park this car properly and straight inside parking bays. I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm kind of up against the line there, which is fine. I'm within the bay, but I'm well over to the you know, this side of the parking space. I don't know why I'm so bad at doing that, but I don't know. I just have problems with it with this car for some reason. Never with any other car I've had though, but oh well, still love it. And I thought I'm the only one who has problems parking this car straight. Friendly neighbour Tesla, my car. We both can't park these things straight. So I have been here for 15 minutes now, and so far I've gained 93 miles of range. It was over 400 and something miles per hour charging rate, and it's dropped down a little bit now, 91 kilowatts. We were 112. So obviously as it's getting fuller, it's slowing it down, which is normal. Current session is £5.76. Of course, I'm not going to get paid or charged for that because I've got free supercharger miles, which will come out of. And yeah, there we are. So I'll probably leave it another 5 or so minutes and I'll hit the road then, because I've got plenty around to get me around, and I can always stop at the southbound service station on the way back if I need a top up to get me home. But yeah, pretty good for 15 minutes anyway, from 91 was it to 187. So we've gained about, yeah, nearly 100 miles in 15 minutes. That's good. Hey guys, so I am finally back home. It's been a really good drive today. I have to say, despite the car being on stand for closing on 3 months, I mean, the only time I've really driven the car in like the last 3 months is only to run around the shops once a week, if that, and that's only a 2-minute drive. And even then I've took the other car sometimes. So the car hasn't done anything for a long time, and to be honest, it has performed flawlessly. I have had absolutely no issues with it being on stand, no low battery warnings or anything like that, no 12-volt problems. I mean, the car has been plugged in and set to 50-60% the entire time, and yeah, you know, I can't fault it at all. I've really enjoyed the drive. There was one moment of phantom braking which I haven't covered. There was also a scary moment when like a hawk or something flew out in front of me, and I think it was carrying like a rat or something. It was whatever it was big, and it almost hit the windshield. It was so close. I will play the footage back so you can see it. I tell you what though, the Model 3 is an absolute bugger destroyer. Look at the state of this thing. So I'm gonna have to give this a nice bath tomorrow, I think. Yeah, because it is filthy along the front here. I mean, I actually cleaned some off when I stopped at the first service station because it was just covered in blood splats from bugs and things. I mean, ew. I can't say enough stuff good about this car. I mean, it's been brilliant considering. I mean, my Honda has been fine, but when I get in it now to drive it around the shops, it's been throwing up the sort of low battery warning. It's been saying it's unhappy to, you know, do the stop start and stuff like that because of the low battery or the weak battery, but this has just given me no problems whatsoever. So yeah, I cannot say enough good stuff about this car. But anyway, thanks very much guys for watching all of my videos. I look forward to seeing you next one. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments below. Don't forget, if you are looking to buy a Tesla, please use a referral code. If you don't have one, mine will be in the description below. It will give you 1,000 free supercharger miles. There's a lot of other discount codes in the description below as well, relating to Hand Show, Model 3 Parts, Green Drive. They've all contacted me at some point and given me a discount code. So yeah, make use of them. And don't forget, if you found this and you haven't subscribed to the Model 3 UK Facebook page, that's also something that exists. So go ahead and subscribe to that. The channel's been growing amazingly, so I look forward to continuing to grow in it and speaking to you guys soon. I'm hoping I'm going to see you. I actually found out that the British Motor Show Museum is going to still be holding the EV show there in, I think it was August 6th. I plan to go. It's like £10 a ticket. So yeah, hopefully I'll see many of you guys there. Anyway, till the next time, take care. Bye-bye for now.